the climate crisis. As Kenya's president spoke, hundreds of people joined a people's march on climate in Nairobi, holding signs demanding the targeting of fossil fuels.
Welcome back. Well, to shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have this phone with Mr. Dr. Yusuf Arouj, founder of the Mediterranean Youth Foundation for Development. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Can you hear me well?
Yes, I hear you very well, yes, sir.
Perfect.
Yes,
Perfect.
sir, how do you see the Egypt's participation in the African Climate Summit taking place in Nairobi?
Actually, the Egyptian participation in the summit comes from as part of the framework and the agenda that the Egyptian presidency and the Egyptian government adopted a few years ago when we started to draft the national strategy, the Egyptian national strategy in combating climate change, and then hosting the COP27 in Sharm el-Sheikh last year, and then orienting the ministries and the civil society organizations as well as the private companies to take action, the needed actions in order to bring the country even in public transportation or distributing or raising the awareness of climate issues. From my side, I would say that the Egypt's participation in the African Climate Summit would showcase the Egyptian commitment to combating climate change and preserving the environment nationally and regionally and also globally. It's very important for us. Egypt is an African country, not only Arab or Mediterranean country. And the African continent, as we already know, we are not part of the international contributions of the gas emissions. At the same time, we are getting affected negatively more than developed countries themselves. So climate justice is absent, and our participation as follow-up to what we agreed on in the COP27 is very important, specifically the time of the summit. We are about 3 months ago, more or less, away from the COP28. So we should be ready. What we're going to do, what we're going to present in the COP28.
Yes, Doctor, also with Africa, the African continent, the least responsible for the climate change in the continent and in the whole world, yet it is suffering also from climate change, taking in consideration that the African continent is full of natural resources. So give us an idea about discussing this.
What do you mean? You mean the...
I apologize, sir, Dr. Yusuf, I apologize for you. We are going to resume our interview after we have the call for the afternoon prayers.